guys, and welcome to another edition of the Showbiz Insider and our annual review. I'm Zoe, and today the show comes to us from the stunning Cavalli Club, Dubai. So right now we're going to take a look back at some of the biggest entertainment news stories of last year. From box office blockbusters to the biggest music events, it was certainly a headline-making year in the Emirates. First up, it's the cream of the film festivals and our red carpet review. Our year of gala red carpets boasted UAE royalty, Hollywood legends, and the creme de la creme of Arabian talent. DIFF celebrated its landmark 10th edition, and the 7th edition of the Abu Dhabi Film Fest included 166 features and shorts from 51 different countries. With the simple ethos of celebrating film, the capital honored Oscar winner Forest Whitaker with the Career Achievement Award.
It's exciting. It's exciting. I was excited when I got here and I got off the plane. I had always heard about Abu Dhabi, but I've never been here, and so the fact that they invited me to receive this Career Achievement Award was very important to me, because it shows that I'm connecting in some way to the people here, and that's what I work for. That's what I try to do.
We're delighted you're here. Tell me a little bit about what do you think is your personal biggest achievement career-wise?
I think career-wise, as an actor, or probably, I think I got some great satisfaction from The Butler, which is my last film. But I'm really excited about a film I have coming out with Rashid Bouchareb. It's a film, right now it's called The Enemy Way, and I think that I continue to move forward. Every film is different, every moment is different for me.
The opening gala movie was the dark comedy Life of Crime from new Hollywood director Daniel Schechter.
It was intimidating at first, and then you realize you're the luckiest director in the world to have the best actors you could for every single role. This movie was like my dream movie, and then to get like a dream cast doing every part, you're like, well, this is even better than I could have imagined.
Elizabeth was in much need of a companion.
And that is what we shall say when questions are asked.
And the New Horizons category presents fresh styles and challenging ideas in narrative work. And standout film Belle gives period drama a new face. Tell me about Belle. What's the main themes?
Well, Belle is an 18th century period drama with a twist. It's a very typical period drama in so many ways, but it stars a black woman in the lead, and it's based on a true story. So it's a wonderful, beautiful, aesthetic pleasure.
In Dubai, Hollywood star Cate Blanchett was back as head of the IWC Filmmakers Award jury, and honorary guest Martin Sheen was awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award. What's been your personal biggest achievement?
Oh gosh, I don't know. All my life I only ever wanted to be an actor, and so I got to do that and make my living doing it. So I consider myself one of the luckiest people alive.
Over 80 films, you must have a favorite.
In fact, the one I did most recently with my son Emilio, called The Way, is really my personal favorite, yeah.
What would you say are the causes that are closest to your heart?
Well, human rights. We're coming up this week celebrating the 65th anniversary of the UN Declaration of Human Rights. And we just lost one of the great human rights advocates this morning with Nelson Mandela. So we can best remember him, I think, by trying to assure the basic human rights of every human being on the planet.
How do you feel that film can widen people's social conscience?
It is a deeply personal art form, and it's universal.
The festival was blessed with superstar filmmaker Jim Sheridan as head of the Maher Arab feature jury, who was suitably impressed by new work from the region.
Iran, I suppose you wouldn't strictly say is an Arab culture, but those movies have been amazing too. And the Turkish cinema is, especially TV, it's booming. And I think it's good to see different points of view. And I like to see that, and that's partly why I came.
Movie Omar by Golden Globe winning Palestinian director Hani Abu Assad raised the curtain with a heart-wrenching tale of love capable of conquering all. Omar is also representing Palestine in the foreign language Oscar race. What were the challenges shooting in Palestine?
Challenges as anywhere else, but being under occupation is not easy, but still we are surviving and we are fighting to be free.
Why this story now?
Because I had a dream and one night came the whole scenario in my head and I just throw it out.
From Palestine to Egypt, film royalty talked about their support of DIFF and of course the current state of the Egyptian film industry.
It's coming along well. I mean, we had some problems the last 3 years, but we're getting there. We're getting there, and I'm very optimistic about the future.
Do you think the Arab Springs actually helped the film industry, maybe in the long run, in terms of ideas and passion?
Oh, definitely so. Yeah, definitely.
So tonight's red carpet has been absolutely star-studded, and the cinema celebration, which goes over 9 days, will feature 70 world premieres. Plus, the Maher Awards has also gone from strength to strength, and this year they'll be awarding over 2 million dirhams worth of prize money. Let's take a look at our pick of the festival. The complete lineup of films included 174 features, shorts and documentaries from around the world.
Somebody want me.
The Cinema of the World section included Mandela, A Long Walk to Freedom, starring Idris Elba and Naomi Harris, a poignant time to celebrate Nelson Mandela's extraordinary journey and life.
For love comes more naturally to the human heart.
David O. Russell's American Hustle was the closing night gala, and DIFF was the first festival to screen this highly anticipated film, starring Christian Bale, Amy Adams, Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence.
He wasn't necessarily in good.
And another critically acclaimed feature was Fruitvale Station, based on the true story of Oscar Grant, a 22-year-old guy who was shot to death in 2008 at a California station.
It's a story of Oscar Grant. Back in 2009, he was fatally shot and killed by the BART Transit Police, and I play Oscar Grant. It's the last 24 hours of his life. You know, you can really judge somebody, you know, off their past, but you spend a day with somebody like Oscar Grant, you can really get a better idea of who he is as a person, and that's what we try to do with Fruitvale Station.
Hi everyone.
And bringing 3D technology and family fun, Animation Frozen is an epic journey through the wintry kingdom of Arendelle. We caught up with Andy Serkis to talk technology advancement at the Film Summit. What did you learn?
Wow, well, actually, what I learned is something that I probably already knew in the sense that, but that was confirmed by talking to other people, which is that, of course, you know, technology is one thing, but actually it's down to great storytelling at the end of the day. It's down to script, it's down to character, it's about making technology as invisible as possible.
And celebrating Emirati film talent, the Maher Award lineup comprised of 15 films set to have their world premieres, including Naila Al-Qadja's The Neighbour within its Soul of Dubai programme. And Sunset State by Mustafa Abbas explores the fantasies, dreams and memories of two men. One's an American novelist and the other an Emirati college student. The nostalgic tale reveals that people are not just creatures of logic, but much rather emotion. What was the inspiration? What are the main themes?
Human nature, definitely. Yeah. It touches a bit around suicide, but it's more about life than it is about death, so it's exciting. Happy to be back.
Not forgetting Jinn, the Emirati thriller directed by Hollywood horror expert Tobe Hooper. Now this was the most highly acclaimed local film of the year.
Is that it?
Home sweet home.
Enjoying a new level of excellence in Gulf cinema and highlighting the growth of the industry in the region, the Gulf Film Festival screened Wadir, the first feature film shot entirely in Saudi Arabia from the country's first female filmmaker, Haifa Al-Mansour.
I had to be in a van and direct the actors in the outdoor scenes through like a walkie-talkie and on the I see them on the monitor, and it's hard on a filmmaker.
And Shropfest Arabia allowed the region's filmmakers to bring their short films to the community, further pushing the MENA film industry forward with new Arabic entertainment and content creation. And award-winning actor Stephen Lang summed up the excitement and expectation of the new wave of Arabian cinema, which is nurtured by the festival.
I'm expecting it to be fascinating and liberating and just exciting, I think. You know, it'll be a lot of insight into a very, very an interesting culture that I know probably far less about than I'd like to.
So that was a year in film and red carpet glam, with the festivals truly celebrating the international film industry and of course providing an important platform for our local filmmaking talent. Coming up after the break, we have top trends and your favorite fashionistas.